keep the fame, keep the love. Just give me the loyalty.
And you know we don't really care, 'cause we're just doing what we want.
I'm not mean, I just don't care.
She likes it when I treat her bad. She likes to travel all around.
Before you can lead, you have to know how to follow me. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel, That Conversation with Repinya, and tonight I have the ladies back here joining me. We are going to be recapping Housewives of Atlanta, season 14, episode, what episode is this? This is 5.
Yeah.
Episode 5. Okay, ladies, it's time to do the 3 categories, and our first category is going to be the Librarian Award. So, ladies, tell me, who threw the most shade in this episode?
Tyrone.
Well, why do you say Tyrone?
Because he had Sheree waiting on him. It's like he was supposed to come to. Was he supposed to come to the lunch?
The show.
Right.
The show.
Right.
The dinner.
And he just never showed up.
No, but he was talking to her the whole time.
Yeah.
And then he ghosted her.
Yeah.
Wow. So he was the
When
silent
she came
shade
out
thrower.
to him,
Yes.
where he's closer
Right.
to it, out
Right.
to Philadelphia.
Okay, so there we have it.
Mhm.
Now, tell me who was laid and slayed on this episode.
I say Marlo.
Yeah, that was
Marlo,
Marlo.
what was she
Yeah.
wearing?
I loved her, and she had on a red
Leather.
pantsuit, like it was a little pants, and then the top,
Oh,
top,
okay.
like it was. She looked really cute.
So now we're gonna do the MVP. So ladies, tell me who gets the MVP for this episode?
Kenya.
Kenya. I agree.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
Yeah.
say, because this episode, we saw Kenya in a whole different light. MVP goes to none other than Kenya Moore. Okay, so the episode starts off where we left off. So they were still at the dinner table.
Yes.
And we had, I think it was
Sheree.
Drew and Sheree kind of still hashing out their differences. And Drew still acting like she don't owe Sheree an apology.
Mm-hmm.
Because she
Sheree
was
showed
projecting.
her the text message.
It was a
Right.
little about telling the business, and
Right, yeah.
and
So, did you guys agree? Did you guys feel like Drew owed her an apology?
Of course.
yes,
Of
She did.
course. Especially now that she showed her the receipt. She showed her on the phone.
Right.
Your assistant sent this to me.
Right.
and point out that she didn't run her mouth.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
It stayed right there.
So yeah, Candy did take accountability, and she didn't back
She
up and
didn't-
try to say
yeah,
anything
like
different.
Drew,
She agreed
yeah,
that she owed him an
constantly.
apology. And finally, we get an apology from Drew. So Drew finally apologizes to Sheree, and she does realize that she was projecting, and her assistant did play a big part in that. I still don't think she let her assistant go. I still think that
And I don't
he's working
think
it, 'cause I feel like we've
yeah.
seen him on camera.
yes.
Yeah, so-
And I don't
wasn't
think that
he there?
apology was
Right.
genuine either.
They counted all the assistants in the room.
It was 15 of
How
them.
does she
Right.
have all those assistants still?
I don't know. Okay. So after we get the apology from Drew and she gives Sheree a high five, we see that Kenya gets a call from Mark, and she kind of gets up from the table. And I can always tell when Mark calls that he's being ridiculous. I can always tell. It's like he don't give her a break.
Yeah, I don't understand why he's being like that now. You're not together
I mean,
anymore, and you're separated, and
Right.
She brought the baby all the way
And-
to him.
Right.
and now it's like
It doesn't make any sense. I know that I think
It
that she
hurts
said
her.
she hasn't seen he hasn't seen Brookie in 3 months. So
3 months.
he doesn't take the initiative
Right.
at all, and that's what Candy was mentioning. Like, you're just gonna have to, and King is one of those moms that's like, no, I can't
She's
do that.
forcing it.
And,
She,
and you shouldn't. You
Yeah.
shouldn't force it.
yeah,
That's
she's
true.
It is
forcing
what
Right.
it is, and
But I think Mark doesn't want Kenya to have like a good time, and just he always seems to have to
Ruin her
interrupt
day.
something that
Yes.
she's doing, and it just doesn't make any sense. I can't wait till Kenya's in a position to where it doesn't affect her anymore. Okay, so next we see Todd and Candy. They get up early, and they go meet with the producers because they're gonna go see how everything's going with the play. So they meet with the producers. And
Well, I think
Candy
Candy
does.
just
Candy
met with.
and
Candy.
Because Todd went to the gym.
He's meeting up with Ralph.
Yeah.
Okay, so
To the gym.
so Candy and Todd get up early,
She
but
gotta-
Candy goes
yeah.
to see the producers.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the producers let her know that the show is greenlit, that is definitely happening, and Candy is so stoked. She's
It's
so
really
excited.
Good news because
Yeah.
people from Texas and Atlanta are
Atlanta
coming.
Yeah.
And that's
it's-
because of
and
Candy.
it's
Yeah.
pumping up
Right.
New York. It's bringing back
Getting
the
exposure. Okay, so now everyone's getting on the bus. I think the first person that gets on the bus is who? I think it was
I think Sonya. Yeah,
Sonya and her
Sonya and her husband.
okay, so Sonya and Ross get on the bus, and I think Candy was doing a buzzer check to see
Yeah.
if everybody's wearing
More,
it.
yeah.
So we do know who's not. We know that Kenya is not, and I don't think
Marlo.
Sheree.
Was
Well,
wearing
Sheree said she wore them,
But it
but she
wasn't
forgot
on.
her remote at the
Yeah.
at the
Oh yeah, that's
hotel.
right.
That's when Candy said, "Well,
On purpose.
it don't matter because
Yeah,
all
'cause
the remotes work
Buzz
for
each
them
other.
all."
Yeah, we worked the other
I
bus.
was like,
the other.
"Oh, what kind of
That was just
what
like
kind of
Yeah,
game
that's
is
a bit
this?
much.
First off, we're heading to a play. I don't feel that it's appropriate for somebody's husband to be buzzing my."
Ooh, wait.
Sonya had hers on backwards or inside and
I
out?
don't even
Because Sonya
know
was
that,
trying to readjust herself.
Did she
It
readjust
was a
herself?
lot.
She dug all in her pants.
And I was like, your husband is right there. Okay, so it's the night of the play, and we discovered that it's so much traffic that there's going to be a 7-minute delay. So the bus driver asked, do you guys want to walk the rest of the way? So they decide to walk.
Yep.
And because
Marlo
it was
jumped on the
closed.
bike.
She ran her bike. I thought that was so cute.
Yeah,
She took
She's
a bike
down
ride.
there,
Like,
Right,
she's
that is
down
so
to earth
Marlo.
to me.
Yeah, and Sonya's husband, Ross, he was the one who said that he could relate to all of the
Yeah.
people in the play, all the men that were in the play. He said he can relate to their characters. So I thought that was cool. And it was cool that they clapped for Candy. And you can see on Candy's face, she was so excited, you know, because that was like a big deal for her.
Yeah.
So they gave her flowers, and that was pretty dope. That was pretty cool. And everybody loved it. All of them loved it. I was wondering if somebody was going to, you know how they go in the confessionals. I thought that somebody was
Yeah.
But no, everybody
Yeah.
said it was,
No,
it was
Shade.
good.
Really good.
Really
Yeah.
good play. I would like to see it. I would like
I
to
know.
go
I
see
want to
it.
see it now.
And then so they head
They-
back.
They go and meet up in the room in
Right.
like pajama type lounge.
Yeah.
Comfy, and then
Yeah. So Candy did say that she's gonna have a pajama jam, so she asked them to go change and come back down to the second floor, in their pajamas.
And she wanted them to wear them underwear.
She's still.
Oh my gosh. I can't. I think that was too much. That's too
Yeah,
much.
so they get to the room, and it's Sheree, Kenya, and Marlo.
Right, and they're talking,
Yeah.
and that's when Marlo, they want to see the drop it with Drew. They start talking about
They
drop it
start
with
talking.
Drew.
Yeah.
And Sonya, it's like she don't even understand
Oh,
what
yeah,
the
Sonya,
drop
I forgot
it
to mention
with Drew
Sonya
program
was there too, right?
is.
Yeah, 'cause that's how they got started.
Yeah, and Sonya was letting them know that she kind of have a problem with Drew, the way she had her hands in Sheree's face, and it was just saying that she kind of was feeling a way about some things. Okay, so now we see that everybody has come back down to the lounge, and in their pajamas, and so who comes in first? I think it was Sheree, Marlo, and Kenya and Sonya. Okay, and then later on we see Drew come in.
With the men.
Right, with the
Yeah,
guys,
the
with the
guys.
fellas.
Guys come in.
So
At the
everyone
surgery.
is kind of like the math is not mathing with the Drop It with Drew program.
We don't
so
think
they
it's
wanna,
legit.
yeah,
I don't
and
see
Marla
how it's
also
working. Who's
lets
doing
lets
it?
them know that she went on to her website to the Drop It With Drew website, and all she saw was an error message, so you can't even access the website. And this was kind of cringy because when everybody started coming at Drew, she really just didn't have nothing to say. She was like making up stuff, and you can tell she was making up stuff.
She was like, "Oh, you went to my site."
That doesn't
they
even,
like
not
thanks
even
for the
up.
support.
It's not even up.
It's
And
like,
it's like, where are these people that have already done it so far? Like, how is her
Right.
business, this whole thing up and running?
yeah.
Even the producers
Got
asked her a
meal plans
question.
and everything, got the personal chef
Right.
and all this, and then she going on her phone trying to pull up. See, this is but that's not.
She said, "Do you guys need to see the
menu?
the
She's
money
talking
or the something?" She said, "The books."
Right.
It's like,
The
Yeah.
producers were asking, well,
Yeah.
how much do they make?
Yeah, and then
in this
even
program.
Jackie, even the lady Jackie, that's her partner,
her
whatever,
sister,
even
her sister
said,
didn't
"Well,
even
do you have the app?"
So now, we finally get to see, like, Tyrone gives Sheree a call,
Yes.
and everybody is like, are you
She
coming?
puts
Are you
him on
coming?
speaker.
And she puts him on speaker, and he does what he does. I feel like he should have done better arranging things for him to see her.
Of course.
But I don't know. But she lets them know that she's gonna meet up with him in Philly.
That's where he's at, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
and that's where she always usually sees him.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So she's gonna meet up with him in Philly.
Yeah.
Now it's the next morning, and Sheree
getting-
is up bright and early.
Getting ready, she packed her stuff, and she's
Preparing,
getting ready. It's
to go
about a
see her
2-hour
man,
drive.
Tyrone.
A
Go
2-hour drive.
Yeah.
to Philly to go see,
From New York to Philly
Meet
is
up.
2 hours.
meet up
Right.
with them.
So she actually has a driver that's going to be driving her there,
Mhm.
which is cool. And she lets us know. I discovered that she feels like Tyrone is her soulmate. That's what she said. She said
Yeah.
she's been
Look how
waiting on
many
this man, and
years.
she really love him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All these years, she just stuck by him.
While she's on the way, driving, she starts to call Tyrone because she's excited to talk to him, and I think she's called him.
And
how
she
many
just
times?
talked to him in the morning.
50
She
times.
said,
Right.
and
So it was still like they're gonna meet up.
yeah. She's
And,
on her way.
First she
And
called
she's
him,
not getting
and
no
what?
answer.
He didn't answer. Then
The phone was ringing, and then she tried to call again.
right.
And it just
She even
rang
text.
and went right to voicemail. To me, I know that's either you hit the end button on somebody,
I
or
get it.
you did block them.
Do you guys think that because he is on parole, him being on camera?
But that's
maybe-
something that he could have discussed with them before we did all
No,
this.
I
Instead
think
of
it's
embarrassing
okay
her.
because they
Yeah.
do love and lockup, and that is all. They have them paroled to how long? And,
Oh.
but yeah, and it
Yeah.
was just weird. Why did you have the lawyer come and tell?
Well, she gets to the restaurant.
Yeah,
I feel like that was the
lawyer-
producer. First she ordered food, I think an appetizer, and then
Yeah,
we see
appetizer.
like an hour went by,
And she's
they come
freezing
back
out
and
there.
she's cold.
It's cold.
And then she comes back and she's still calling him, and they said it was 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, so ladies, she's still there. She's waiting, and I was so embarrassed for her.
I was.
Yeah,
I just
I even
couldn't believe
started.
it.
I felt bad. I shed a tear because
Yeah.
I didn't
Like,
shed a tear.
man.
I was just like, oh, this
I just
dude.
felt really bad for her because I don't even know. First
when
of all,
she
she's
started
dating him.
quivering, when she
Yeah.
said, "Oh, I gotta talk to somebody," because
Yes,
Yeah.
I knew
when
right
the
then.
producer told her that he's not coming because
Yes.
the lawyer said something.
Yeah.
But did you
Yeah,
guys
so she-
notice that she said, when talking to Kenya,
Oh yeah.
that he did this 50 times?
Yeah.
So after the
She's
producers
not-
let her
he's
know
not
that
coming.
Tyrone's not coming, because it may be a violation of his parole, then she's like, "What?" You can see the look on her face. She was like, "What?" Then she gives a call to Kenya,
Because
right?
she says
Yes.
we always meet up.
Right. So she's like,
So-
"This doesn't. It don't
That's
feel
add
right."
up, yes.
Right.
Unless, see, this would be the first time that they're meeting up in front of the cameras. So maybe
That's
that's
what I'm
what the
saying.
issue is.
Yeah, it could have been that. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
so-
then she calls
Then-
Kenya
Mhm.
because
She
you know
had
at
to
this
let
point
it know.
she's
Like,
upset.
I gotta
Yeah.
let
And
And
somebody.
she just kind of let her know, what just happened, Like, she can't believe it. And so Kenya immediately is like, what do you need me to do? Well, how can I help you? Do you need me to buy
was
you
a friend.
ticket?
Yeah, she was
Buy
a
you to get
good
you a
friend.
flight back? And she's like, no, because Sheree has an
Already had
event. She has an event that she has to go to. So she has...
And a flight already arranged. So.
She has everything arranged to go. I think she's going to go back from New York to Atlanta because she has like another engagement.
Yes.
Yeah. But she was so upset, and, you know... Kenya was like, man, she was like really being her girl.
I was surprised with Sheree because Sheree seems real
tough.
Strong, and tough, and
she is.
And when she was quivering like that, I was just like,
And she says, "I'm trying not to cry."
Bad.
Man, that just that took me out.
And then when Kenya said, you know, this first strike. And when Sheree said no,
this
like
the 50th strike.
50.
Do you guys think that Tyrone is? Are they going to get back together, or do you think this is it?
Keeping that into herself.
I don't think that. I mean, are they broke up?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like this might be the last
This
straw.
might be it because
maybe for her.
I feel like he just was keeping her along while he for the ride while he was in there. You know, he out just like Candy said in her confessional.
She thinks he's
go
with
see
another
girl.
Yeah.
Candy.
I don't know. I can't.
I hope not.
I know. I don't.
I honestly don't want her with him because I feel like he's bringing her stock down. I feel like she's better than that, and I'm not saying anything, bad against people that are, go to jail and stuff like that. But I'm saying just the treatment. Like I feel like she's better than
because
that.
after knowing that it happened 50 times,
right?
Yeah.
And a lot of times they are, but
man,
it just didn't make any sense.
And I think that was the end. Yeah.
Like, what did they take your phone away? Did they take your phone away? How come? All of a sudden he had talked to her that morning.
Okay, but I think that was the end. I think that was the end of the episode. So it's a wrap. Ladies, what do you guys think about this episode overall? What do you think?
I actually think
good.
Pretty good.
Pretty
good.
Like,
I mean, I learned a lot now about Sheree and Tyrone and Sonya. Is her name Sonya?
Sonya.
Yes. Yeah. So and I feel like. Do y'all feel like Sonya may have been like poking at Drew a little bit, or you think she has a leg to stand on?
No. I just think that she's just being really real and honest. So she's like the new, in with Drew developing a friendship, but then she's seeing how she's already gonna say something now instead of letting it keep riding and like.
I believe that she probably sees different stuff from Drew.
Yes.
And she's
outside of the
camera,
camera,
everybody.
right? And so she's like,
Come on.
it's a wrap. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, you guys. And get down in the comments. Let me know how you felt about this episode. Do you even watch Housewives of Atlanta? If you do, you let me know who you thought the MVP was in this episode. Bye.